Hey everybody, I'm back again. So I wanted to do a quick vlog today, basically to just talk to you guys about why exactly I've basically kind of left the channel for a while, and to kind of touch base with you guys on what I'm working on and kind of what I'm doing basically. So right now I'm really hard at work to figure out a different way to do the channel. I've noticed that a lot of the videos that I've done recently haven't taken off too well. Not nearly as well as the last set of videos that I did, the original sets of videos. And I'm trying to kind of create or figure out a way to do some better stuff for the channel, to do stuff that might be more interesting for everybody. And so I've been kind of taking time away to not really do videos and not really work on any of that, but to kind of figure out what I want to do with the channel. So I've been away for a while, so I kind of wanted to touch base on what I've come up with, because starting basically today with this video, I'm no longer going to be silent. I'm going to be back on the channel, I'm going to be uploading again, and plenty of new stuff. So I was in the middle of doing, I think the last review I was going to do was supposed to be the new Nonpoint album. So back in August when that came out, so it's been a couple months, but it was about that time, and that was the review I was going to do. That is the first review I'm going to tackle coming back, but I kind of saw that the channel wasn't doing too hot. Even the newer review with Chevelle's The North Corridor didn't take off as well as it should have. Usually get about anywhere from 30 to 50 views on the newer reviews, and I think that only got maybe 20, 23, something like that. I haven't checked it in a while, so it could be up higher now, but it wasn't doing too hot. I think Motograder made it up to 13 views, and the 7 Dust was about 15 or 16 or something about that when I last checked it. And that was oddly low, because most of my other videos, even the ones that didn't do as well, were at least in the 20, or at least in the 30 to 30 range, for the ones that didn't do well, and some of the ones that did the best are up to 100. And so I figured that some of these videos weren't doing as hot as they should have, so I kind of had to decide on what I wanted to do to essentially make better content, to do better reviews, or just do the reviews that people want to see more versus the reviews that I have up. I've also been working on the stuff from my other channel. I really want to get that going, but I'm just having a hard time completely deciding what I wanted to do with it. At first I just wanted to do like comic book stuff and work on that, and then I also wanted to do video game stuff again, and then I kind of wanted to do like other things like TV show stuff. So I've kind of decided that I'm going to do a mixture of all that. I wanted to do a review channel, or not even a review channel. It's going to be a channel where it's a talk channel. It's going to be a commentary channel. It's going to be a channel that's kind of about all the things that I really enjoy: comic books, movies, TV, all of that stuff. Entertainment, basically. And kind of talking about all the cool things in the entertainment world that I particularly like. And do more of the stuff that's kind of more about my tastes, and kind of share that with the world. And that's kind of what that channel is going to be. It took me a long time to just decide on something. but I'm finally working on videos for that. But I have actually sat down and I've figured out what I'm going to be doing with the channel, mostly. So I'm going to be doing about five more reviews that that are going to be newer reviews. They're going to be all newer reviews. They're things that came out this year, so it's completely stuff this year, newer releases, and I'm going to be focusing on that. The only thing that isn't, that you might consider an old release, is I'm doing Trivium's Emperor to Inferno, but I'm doing the AB Initio version of that, which is the re-release that they just released on the 2nd of December. So, 'tis the season for hard rock and heavy metal. So, we're going to get those reviews out. We're also going to be doing more vlogs, but I'm going to be doing vlogs differently. Usually it's just kind of a quick videos like this to talk to you guys, and you talk to my friends on Facebook, so usually that's what these are. But not anymore. From now on, I'm going to kind of do something a little bit different with my vlogs. I'm actually going to do vlogs, like, about stuff, and actually focus on topics. I have one planned, and it's going to be the next vlog that you guys see. It's going to be called The Trouble with Small Town Music Scenes, and kind of be talking about that, and just kind of about some cool stuff like that. Some different topics, some fun music topics for the channel, and that's kind of be what the vlogs are going to be like. Vlogs are going to be continuous. I'm going to try to do one every week, no matter what. It's only going to be like one a week. Sometimes I'm probably going to just, if I'm really feeling good, I'm going to do 2, maybe 3 a week. If not, I will try to consistently always have 1 a week. So vlogs are going to be kind of a bread and butter thing for the channel. Now, I'm going to take, basically I'm going to do 10 reviews at a time and take breaks in between them to kind of decide what I'm going to do for the next set of 10 reviews, and kind of make sure that if I want to change something, like change in the format or change in how I'm doing it, or maybe even if I get better equipment, I can start adding like graphics and stuff and do really cool stuff to the videos and really kind of work on stuff like that. I think that's something I really want to make sure I have time to do, and that's kind of what I do already. Is I already take breaks, although, you know, I do like 4 videos and 4 or 5 videos and then take a really long break. It's going to be changed. It's going to be shorter to mid breaks, not super long, like a month in between. So kind of be doing like that, and do 10 reviews at a time. So when I reach the 10th review, which I'm going to get them all out before the end of the year, maybe even before the end of next week. I don't know. I'm going to try to get them all done, but for sure I'm getting all 10 when we hit that 10 mark. Which is, I'm gonna actually show you guys the reviews, kind of reveal what I'm reviewing, even though I probably shouldn't. I'm going to anyway, just because it's a thank you for the people who stuck around and continue to watch my stuff. But back to subject. When we hit that 10 mark, that's it for this year, and then I won't start until mid or late January. And hopefully I will have a new camera by then. If I do, it'll be like a stationary camera that's not my smartphone, so I don't have to continually rely on my smartphones, as that's been a huge problem, as we've documented already. But we're gonna focus on getting as many of those out as possible, as many reviews out as possible this year, and then we'll come back and we'll keep doing them next year. So mid to late January is when we're going to restart. But content for this year, we're going to focus on this month, this year. What I'm going to do is I've already set it up. I've already done all the work for it and kind of gotten it all written out and set up. Is the top 5 albums of the year. I wanted to do one last year. I actually had basically gotten it done, and I can't remember what happened, but I think I had a computer issue. And something happened, and it fell apart completely. And I was so mad about not being able to get that out there before the end of the year. So this year I'm making up for it, and I'm doing it sooner rather than later. I won't release it right away, but I'm gonna actually, do the video and everything for it. It's not gonna be the traditional my face, this ugly mug, and a background on a camera. It's going to be an actual, there's gonna be pictures and all that fun stuff. It's gonna be kind of one of those videos with me talking to it. It's a commentary kind of video without the face in the way. So that's gonna be that video. That'll be coming, hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna say next couple weeks. I'm gonna try to get it done by the end of this week. The actual recording of the recording of the voiceover and all of the video editing. Try to get that as best as I can completely done. If I don't get it done by this week because my computer is slow as shit, it'll probably be done sometime next week, and maybe I'll even just release it as soon as I'm done. But I'm going to try my hardest to get all of the reviews out first, because those are the main part of this channel, and that's what I really want done and out for this year. So we're gonna do that primarily. So I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. See, hopefully if we get, hopefully that is in view. I think it is. I can't quite tell. I'll have to just look back at the video. If not, I'll just re-record it and see if I can do something better. Unfortunately, my phone is really weird. It won't let me switch viewing mode, to the front camera or versus the front-facing camera or the main camera while I'm in the middle of a video, which kind of sucks because sometimes I could use that. That situation right there, I could have used it. Because I usually use my front-facing camera. That way I'm able to see what's happening. But yeah, so anyway, enough of that nonsense. That has nothing to do with the video. So yeah, so those are the reviews. We got, non-point. In case you missed it, in case it didn't work out well, I'm just going to go over them I wanted to talk a little bit about them too, so we'll talk about it a little bit. So we got Non-Point, the Poison Red, coming out. That's the one that I left off on, and I actually do have the review done with, and the basic bullet points that I usually go through already done with, and I know what to say and everything, and I know how the review's gonna go. I just gotta record it. So that's coming really, really, really soon. And then we're going to do Korn, The Serenity of Suffering. I absolutely love that album, and I'm so excited to review it. Trivium's Ab Initio, which is Emperor to Inferno, the re-release, plus all 13 bonus tracks, which includes the red demo, the blue demo, and the yellow demo. And that is just had me super excited this year. I was not expecting it when they announced it, and it was just awesome to have, awesome to buy. It's just awesome in general. So I'm super happy to be reviewing that, as well as Avenged Sevenfold's The Stage, another album that I absolutely really fell in love with this year. And of course Metallica's new album. And when we get to Metallica's new album, after that the reviews are done for the year, and then we'll pick it back up in January. But yeah, so I'm gonna have I think there's about three weeks of December left. I believe there's 3 weeks of December left. I could be wrong. Could be just 2. And if there is just 2, I apologize. But I think there's 3. So if there's 3, we're gonna have 3 vlogs coming out. And then I'm gonna probably take a week off from that, and then come back to it, and then kind of start over. That first week of January, don't expect anything on the channel. But the second week, we'll start doing, of course, the reviews again, and have it all set up and ready to go. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys in on all that, and I know this is a longer video than I usually do for vlogs, but just quite a bit of information I just wanted to get out of there. It's been a couple months again, and I didn't know what to do with the channel. I didn't know if I was going to keep it going or if I should just stop, but it's something I really enjoy doing, so I don't want to stop, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to try to do things a little bit better, maybe try to get a little better response, to get more of that response that I got towards the start. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for, and all of the content that I was just talking about is coming, and I'm going to try to keep content coming throughout all of 2017, and of course, hopefully even beyond that. But we'll see. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and have a kick-ass day. No, have a metal day.